Yeah. The water, boy. You came through with the clutch. We need you. We need you. We need you.
All right, we live again.
We live.
All right. Psalms 32, verse 2. Blessed is the man to whom the Lord, I reread that. Blessed is the man unto whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai imputeth not iniquity.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
And in whose spirit there is no guile.
Right. In whose spirit there is no guile. Because guess what? Our flesh is wicked, but spiritually, man, we want to do right, man. I don't never want to go off. I don't never want to go off. But what did Paul say? That which I know to do, not to do, I do. And this is Paul speaking. You know, who everybody, oh, did you read Paul? But this is what Paul said. So which Paul you reading about, huh? What Paul you reading?
They read the Paul of the Edomite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The naked Paul, the statue, the Greek Paul, yeah, with it rod out. Yeah, Paul Bunyan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Paul. Oh, shit. Go ahead, Jeremiah.
All right, Ephesians chapter 3, verse 7. Whereof I was made a minister according to the gift of the grace of God given unto me by the effectual working of his power. Verse 8. Unto me, who am less than the least of all saints,
Right.
is this grace
that,
given.
Who is that speaking?
Paul.
Right. The less of all the saints. And, hey, it's well documented in Paul's works. But he called himself the least. Why? Because he knew that flesh he was in and what he was doing day by day, man. Okay? So like the moral story, man, y'all know Paul, man. We know Paul give us hope, man. Because brothers done came from all walks of life, bro. Brothers done did some wicked shit, man, before we got in his faith. But we use Paul as an example. That's why the Most High used him. He was actually persecuting Jews, man. Okay? I never really did that. But brothers may have. It may be brothers that got bodies. But guess what? Hey, Paul is our example. You know? Go ahead.
That I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Hamashiach. So, hey, Paul was humble, man. He said he's the least of all saints because, like the ox said, he persecuted the church, man.
Yep.
And we all messed up, you know. But we put on the new man, you know.
And we see the grace and the mercy of the Heavenly Father. For us to for us to be able to obtain this knowledge and come out no matter what, week in and week out, you know what I'm saying, and do this work, man, that's the tender mercies of the Heavenly Father, man. Cause it could have been worse, man. You know what I'm saying? We could have still been in the world, walking around like a chicken with our head cut off. You know? We deserve it. Okay? Go ahead,
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, and verse, I'll start at 15. An account that the long suffering of the Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, has written unto you, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable wrestle, as they do also to the other scriptures, unto their own destruction. Okay? Yeah, man, because these people, they always want to talk about Paul this, Paul that. They don't understand Paul, okay? Because the way Paul spoke, he was a very eloquent man, you know, number one. And number two, he bringing out stuff from the law, which he was so learned in, but then he bringing out grace. So niggas get bugged out, man.
Right.
You know?
You check Paul?
Yeah.
Hey. Check yourself. Paul, that's why Paul had to say, though I be rude in speech and not in knowledge, because Paul was literally tripping them niggas up on purpose, bro.
Yep.
He was speaking in such a rhetorical way that them niggas was looking at Paul like, yo, you trying to belittle us, man. Alright? But that was just Paul being so hot in that spirit, man. He was because most of the time where he was in the synagogue, so he was talking to those priests, man, those Pharisees. He was supposed to know. Right. So he was talking to them in rhetorical ways, like, yo, you don't know this?
Right.
And you call yourself a Pharisee,
Right,
bro?
master of the law.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, get it. Go ahead, huh?
I was gonna say Salakia real quick. Like the bro was saying, but he was not setting stumbling blocks because Paul himself said you should not put no stumbling blocks in front of your brother. So them niggas, they just didn't understand Paul.
Right.
I could be talking, me and this brother, we got an insider. Me and him, we could be talking about it. We understand, but somebody outside looking in, they like, what the fuck? They don't understand, man.
Hey, and get Romans 3:31, but start at about 29, just to show you like what the brother was saying.
He said to start at what?
Start at 28.
All right. This is Romans 3:28. It says, therefore we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law.
Right, a man is justified by faith without deeds of the law, and that's what them Christians love to run to. You see, we justified by faith, not the deeds of the law. So we just live by faith alone. Go ahead.
Verse 9, it says, is he the most high of the is he the power of the Jews only? Is he not also of the Gentiles? Yes, of the Gentiles also.
Meaning Israelite foreigners. Go ahead.
It said, seeing it is one power which shall justify the circumcision by faith and the uncircumcision through faith.
Right, because the circumcised were the men that knew they were in the faith, and the uncircumcised were the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners. Go ahead.
Verse 31, it says, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Right, okay. You see, he said, what is the conclusion? He said, a man is not justified by the deeds of the law, but by faith. So Christian ran with that, but they didn't keep reading. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Paul's letters were written. Okay, yeah, okay, you say it's all faith. Okay, but guess what? We're going to establish this law as well. You understand? We're gonna do this law, because guess what? This is the irony to it. If you got faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're going to keep his laws, man. And it goes hand in hand. Faith without works is dead.
That's right.
What are the works? The works of the law, man. Keeping the understanding of these laws, statutes, commandments, man.
You can't have faith and say, oh, I could just commit adultery. No, that's not faith.
Right.
Oh, I could just eat pork and all of that, even though it's saying in the scriptures. What you got faith in? The Lord is found in what? He's found in the volume of the book. You know?
Go ahead, come on.
If you have faith and you have faith in the Lord, you think he's the supreme being, wouldn't you think his laws are for your better, man? So you follow them, man. Oh, he made a mistake. That don't make no sense. I'm gonna eat pork. It's all right. It's good for me. Nah, he made those laws, statutes, and commandments for you, man.
And then what's his track record? When he walked on the earth as Yahushua, he didn't sin. So what are you talking about, man? You people just willfully want to be sinful, man. And the Most High gonna kill your ass, man.
That's right.
What?
You got one? Somebody bring out Galatians chapter 5, verse 10.
You said Galatians 5 and 6?
10.
10.
Niggas just want license to sin.
That is he.
That's what they want, you know? Crazy. Go ahead.
This is Galatians 5 and 10. It says, I have confidence in you through the Lord that ye will be none otherwise minded, but he that troubleth you shall bear his judgment.
Yeah, he that trouble us shall bear their judgment. He that trouble the man of the Lord. That's what we coming out here talking about, prophecy. And we coming up against the prophecy that we teaching. We brought out several scriptures and didn't break it down. We just brought out the scripture and his next reaction was, nah. Bro, you just said no to the scriptures. So if you troubling us, man, your judgment finna come upon you, man.
That's right.
Death and destruction, all that's coming to America. And those who come up against the man of the Lord, they all gonna be within that, man.
That's right.
Go ahead,
It says, but he that trouble you shall bear his judgment, whosoever he be.
Whosoever he be. Because you ain't coming up against us, you really come up against the Heavenly Father. We out here with Bibles, man. We out here with Bibles, not just Bibles, we out here with the Spirit of the Lord upon us, man.
Good.
We out here with truth. We bringing it out.
This is Luke 10 and 16. It says, He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despises you despises me, and he that despises me despises him that sent me. Yeah, man. So if you despising us, basically you despising Yahweh Shemashah, because he sent us out here, man. We didn't have our mindset to go out here and teach this truth, man. The Lord, he put his spirit on the man to teach this, man. And you ain't coming against us, you coming against Yahweh Shemashah, so you're gonna be destroyed for that, man.
That's right. We privy to these people, man. 2/3 of our people, and they coming up here trying to confound some young. They look at us like some young dudes or whatever. They just want to feel like they know more than us, or belittle us or something, man. Then we bring out the scriptures, they get cut. They say, "F the scriptures, fuck the scriptures." I'm gonna show myself wiser, smarter than them.
You heard what he was saying? He was like, hey, like we would bring out a scripture. Ah, man, what's your testimony? Basically, he telling us to put that sword down. That shit hurt. Put that sword down and talk that smooth shit to me, man.
Yep. Come on.
Real quick on what you said. We opened up. It's Sirach 15 and 20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly. Neither has he given any man license to sin.
Man, that's beautiful. He ain't giving no man license to sin. That's what our people long for. They don't long for it because they feel that they got it. Because that's what they false ass pastors and they Baptist churches and, or whatever tell them, man. That you can sin. They don't understand the scriptures at all. What the brother brought out 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 16 and say they wrestle with Paul's scriptures as the other scriptures. Meaning they don't get none of it, man. They don't get none of these scriptures. They don't get Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. They don't get St. John chapter 3 verse 16. They don't get none of it, man. They just receive what the smooth things that the preachers, the false preachers and the false pastors give them, man. Because it allowed them to just be horrible beings, man. 2/3 of our people are horrible beings, man.
The book of James, chapter 1, verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh.
Right.
For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
So your own lust and your own entice, the things that entice you, 2/3 gonna be like, oh, it's the Lord. Let me just go ahead and do it. I got liberty to do it anyways, you know. But nah, that ain't the Lord. That's Satan, and you being joined unto him when you willingly, continuously sin, man. We ain't saying that you justified by the law. Of course not. But niggas just want to do what the hell they want to do, man. What the hell they want to do. That's why the Lord gonna bring this destruction. That's why we come out here and talk about prophecies and destruction, because somebody got to be in that destruction. Luke, somebody get Luke chapter 12 verse 49. Yeah, go ahead.
Finish it off, verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Yeah, because like the wages of sin is death, man. You know? So that's pretty much plain.
And hey, lock up. And like I think Shamar said it earlier, look, the Most High made these laws for your betterment, man. If you keep eating that pork, that shit gonna put all type of worms in your intestines and shit, man. It's gonna kill you eventually, man. Don't go sleep with another man, white. Because if he can, he gonna want to blow your goddamn brains out, man.
That's right.
These laws are for our betterment, not the, I want you to stand in the corner with a dunce hat on and don't say nothing. No, man. This is, hey, because what the brother just read, man. Read it again out, the last part.
Verse 15. James chapter 1, verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
Right. Plain and simple, man. You got it out. It's a lot.
Go ahead, Shimon.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Yeah, the Lord, who the world England called Jesus, said he coming to send fire on the earth. So if everybody just cool with faith, then who gonna be in that fire? It's a pie chart with this thing, man. 1/3 of the Lord's people gonna make it because they're gonna be justified by their faith, which gonna cause them to really try to be like Yahweh Shai to the best of our ability, man. Yahweh, you brought out Yahweh Shai came on the scene, he didn't sin. So if you want to be like him, you're gonna try to sin less or offend less.
That's right.
But if you ain't like that, you're gonna be caught up in that fire. Somebody gotta be in there.
That's right. That's why Yahweh Shai himself, every time he healed somebody, he said, sin no more. There's a reason why he said that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is 1 Peter 2:16. It says, as free and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of Yahweh.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
This time of liberty is the time to disgrace fear. It's time to get right and keep the law, statutes, and commandments the best of your ability, man. And not using your the cloak of malicious not to be evil, man. You know, but to serve Yahweh by Shema Shai, man, because all hell's about to break loose, man. If you willfully sinning, Lord, he's not gonna save you, man. He's gonna leave you in this spot. He's gonna leave you here to burning them nukes, man.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 27.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. All right. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked.
Slap.
Yeah, you see that, right? All right, back at Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, hey, man, like the brothers was getting into, man, this is not the time to be going around and willfully sinning, man. Because if you willfully sin, you will with all joy receive your death, man. You must, man, because you willfully, hey, you went out skipping to go sin, man.
Yep.
You sprinted, you hauled ass to go dive in that pussy, right? Right? You slid in the DMs, you know, shit went right, and you dove in that fucking pussy, right? And you know she had a man, right? So when death comes, hey, my God, go get that same sack that you went to go sin with, and collect your debt and stuff it in there, man. Because it's for you. You deserve it. The seed that you planted was sin. So you're going to receive the wages of sin, which is death, my guy. What? It's that simple, bro. Verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. Because we all know the flesh is nothing but corruptible thing, man. That's why if the flesh wasn't so corruptible, we wouldn't have been in a constant war between the flesh and spirit, man. Okay? So if you take heed to the flesh, man, if you sow for the flesh, you're gonna receive corruption, man. All right? Nothing good could come out your flesh, man. Okay? Your fleshly desires, shit, we be having to better that shit. Let's say we might go to Walmart, bro. Walmart, man. The scriptures tell you, even with your eyes, you lust after a bitch with your eyes, and she got a man that's committing adultery, and you don't even know it, but that's adultery, man. We gotta fight ourselves, man. The bitch may look good, but we gotta hold ourselves from that lustful thought, man. Yeah, man, I'll take this bitch and you gotta stop yourself, man, because you don't know if the bitch got a man. But your flesh wanna do that, man. Come on, man. No good come from your flesh, man. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall receive, shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. So if you sow of the Spirit, you're gonna reap of the Spirit, man. So if you sow of the Spirit, you know, fellowship with the brothers, you know, forsaking not the assembly of the brotherhood, all right, reading, fasting, praying to the Lord, watching your videos, prophesying, being to help what you got to. Hey, when the Lord return, when it's time for you to reap, you're gonna reap everlasting life, man. You might be of that elect and get delivered, man. It's that simple, bro. You know?
It's all about offending less, man.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna see a bitch, you don't know she got a man yet, cause you ain't talked to her yet. You gonna be like, man, nah, fuck the hell out of her. Shit. But that's why you sow to the Spirit, so the Lord won't impute that to you. The Lord will stop you from committing the adultery. You know what I'm saying? If you sow to the Spirit, and because the scriptures say a man devises his way, but the Lord order his steps. So you devising your way to righteousness, the Lord gonna help you out with it, man. Because over here we're not gonna be perfect. We're not gonna be perfect. That's why we gotta get up out of here. But yet, like the brother say, sow into the spirit, the Lord gonna have you overcome the flesh, man. Get that?
It's Revelation 2:26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Yeah, he that overcome and keepeth the Lord's works unto the end, man. I mean, the Lord's works is not command adultery. The Lord's work is not eating pork, being a murderer, being a liar, being a homosexual. That's not the Lord's work. So if you don't overcome that, you're gonna be part of the lake of fire, man. But if you overcome that, then you get the kingdom, man. Read that again.
This is Revelation 2:26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter's shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
That's what we out here bending these people to, man. Especially the men of our nation. We bending you to that. If you overcome and do the works of the Heavenly Father, put off the old man, get into your scriptures like you're supposed to do anyways. Not just now, for all time you're supposed to follow the Lord. The scriptures say any man, woman, rich or poor, small or great, if you don't follow the Lord, you're gonna get put to death anyways.
Right.
That's from the ancient times until now. So doing the works of the Lord, following the Lord, man, you in good shape, because the Lord is going to destroy this place, man.